am back with card number 4 of my quick and cute card class. If you have not seen day 1, 2, and 3, you're going to want to go back and check those out. On day 1, we created this card right here. This was the first one we created. The second day, we created this one here. Has this really cute flap right here. And then yesterday we made this one, which is a little bit of a fun fold, and it has this really pretty glitter on it. And so today we are going to make our 4th card. And if you would like to get these card kits free, you can do that by placing a $50 order. And I will send you the card kits. So all of the items in the card kit, the envelopes, everything you need to create these cards, you will get in a kit from me. So I am going to cut the kits on Wednesday and to send them out by Friday. So all you have to do is use a special host code. I will place it right up here. You place a $50 order, you can get this stamp set for free. This is a celebration item. So if you do not already have this stamp set, use your free celebration item to get this stamp set, because you'll need all of the pieces to create your cards. You will get 5 card kits that includes envelopes for your cards. You will get a special sequence mix that I'm using that is not Stampin' Up related. And then you will get all of the pieces plus a PDF to create your cards. So let's get started with this card. On this one, the photo that you will see for this card has a blue card base. I'm using a purple card base for the video, for the purpose of the video, but on the PDF and in the actual photo on my website, you will see the blue background. I am actually out of that cardstock, so I needed to do a different cardstock. I need to place an order for some cardstocks that I need. And it's always a good time to do that during celebrations, because for every $50 that you spend, you get a free item. So I like to stock up on things like my adhesive, cardstocks that I'm gonna need. I tend to stock up on the Subtles and the Brights collection because I know that spring's coming and summer's gonna be coming, and those are probably the kinds of cards that I'm going to wanna make. So the first piece I have here is a piece that I've just used an embossing folder on. Your piece will already come embossed. So a lot of times I don't do that with my card kits. I let you choose whatever kind of embossing folder you have or whatever your style is. For this set of cards, your embossed piece will already be embossed. So you don't have to even do that. So that's the great thing about this card kit. All 5 of these cards, you're gonna have all of the pieces to make these cards, and you'll be able to just dive right in and get started with them. So I'm using the designer paper. This is the Dandy Delight designer paper, and it is also a celebration item. It's a huge pack of paper. In the celebration catalog, it's 48 sheets, so it is definitely a lot of paper. And in case you don't want all of that paper, I know sometimes that can be a lot of paper to have, you can get a cute card kit to make some cards instead of having the whole pack. So now we have that piece on. And then I've already done my stamping, just so that you don't have to watch me stamp. We've stamped it already. I'm gonna zoom in and do the coloring again so you can see that. I'm using the same blends that I've been using. I'm using one of the neutral sets, and that is SU100. And then I'm using Soft Suede, the combo, and then Crumb Cake. And we're just gonna color the owl up the same way. I'm gonna add a little bit of dark up top. I'm gonna add a little bit of dark on the top here into his wings. Oh, I got out of the edge right there. And then right on the bottom. It is a very dark and stormy day here where I'm at in California. And so I just have my filming lights on and there's quite a few shadows. So I apologize. You're seeing some of those. So I'm using my dark suede, dark soft suede, and I'm just going right into those other colors, and that's gonna lighten it up. I'll show you how to fix that if you ever get a little spot where you go outside the edge, or if it bleeds, because the blends are alcohol markers and they will bleed. If you get too much ink too close to the edge, then you'll find that they are bleeding. Like the ink will bleed right out of the line. And there's a couple fixes for that. So I'm going right into the dark ink, and you're gonna see that that lightens it up as that ink saturates the paper and moves it around. It's gonna lighten up the darker. And then that's how we're gonna get a nice shading. So we have that. So one of the ways that you can fix a little spot like that, that's a pretty small spot. So I'm pretty confident that I can just fix it with a white gel pen. And you just take a white gel pen and tap it right on top of that. Sometimes the color will shine through, so you have to be a little bit careful, but for the most part, you can clean it up. I also keep a little correctional tape, like whiteout, right in my little stash, and I clean up edges that way. You can go over it with white, and then if it kind of peeks through, just go over it again with, once the white gel pen dries, go over it again, and that will clean that edge up. So let's add some dark crumb cake, and I'm gonna do that with the brush tip again. Oops, I'm gonna make sure I'm on camera here. We're gonna do some at the top, some at the bottom, and then on both places. I'm gonna come back in with my soft suede and get that spot that I missed. And then with the light crumb cake into the dark for that shading, and to help thin out this harsh line right here. You're just gonna come in with your light color and go over that several times, and that's gonna soften that edge. So I've done all of these owls the same. You could use different colors. You could, if you wanted to do him like a fun colors and blues or something like that, you could totally do that. I'm keeping it pretty simple. Then I'm gonna take my mint macaroon ink pad. Make sure I've pinched it together. We'll open that up. We have a little bit of mint macaroon ink right there. We're gonna take our Wink Stella. We're gonna dip this into our ink, and then we're gonna add our color here. And then we can wipe the tip of the Wink Stella off, and then we'll add a little bit of shimmer to our owl. That's also going to soften our look, and if there's anything that we've done, like the coloring, if it hasn't come out perfect, that Wink Stella will also help hide any of those imperfections. So for our last color for this little guy, we're gonna take our Highland Heather marker, and that is slightly darker than our cardstock. It's not quite the same color as our cardstock. I wanted it to be a little bit darker. And then we'll take our Wink of Stella and go over that. We're gonna be careful because the Wink of Stella will reactivate the ink on there. And so it gives you a little bit darker up here than your sentiment. So now, and then for his eyes, I'm gonna add googly eyes, and then a little bit of the sequence is going to finish this card right off. Let me grab. Googly eyes, which I need my tweezers for this. I have been using glue dots, but liquid glue works as well. So that is our card for day 4. So if you would like to get all of these card kits to make all of these cute owl cards, make sure to place an order using that host code. The host code is how I know how many card kits to cut. So if you do not use the host code, you will not get a card kit. So it's really important for you to use the host code, and then I will be sending all of these out on Friday. I will send you an email with the PDF letting you know that your card kit is on its way and that I received your order and everything is good. So if you don't hear from me by Friday and you've placed an order to get this kit, please reach out to me, because I know that sometimes if you're shopping with another demonstrator, sometimes your demonstrator is saved within your account, and if you place an order and it goes to another demonstrator, I have no way of knowing, so you won't get a card kit. So if you do not hear from me by Friday with an email with the PDF and letting you know that your card kit shipped, please reach out to me. So tomorrow I will be back for the last card for the Quick and Cute card class for this month. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing these videos, and I will chat with you soon.